So hello everyone, this is Legion of Guile again, and as promised, it's time to review Batman issue 12, Ghost in the Machine. This is actually this is the second recording of this. The first one was around 15 minutes long. 11 minutes and 48 seconds, that's how long the first one was. Mainly because I was ranting a lot. I was just rambling about how much I didn't like this issue, so I'm going to try and keep this one short because it's only a single issue. So, in my opinion, out of all the standalone, like in between story, like filler arc issues, so there's like this one, there's the one with Clayface, issues 19 and 20, this issue 34, The Meek, this issues 50, 51 actually, no, this issue 51, 52, I guess you could also say, and there's also like issue 44. This one's probably the worst one out of them all. So basically, running the story. This is the introduction of Harper and Cullen Rowe. Harper, later known by a superhero named Bluebird, featured most prominently in Batman and Robin Eternal, and also the first arc of the Rebirth Detective Comics. So the setup is Harper and her brother live together. Her brother's gay. He's being like bullied, like for this reason. And like she's trying to make ends meet, and she's like a electrician sort of handyman, and she's like really good with like tinkering stuff together. And one day they get saved by Batman, and then like they get really inspired, and then she tries to help Batman, like when he's out fighting Tiger Shark after she somehow manages after she like hacks into his system of like cameras and like stuff in like the Gotham power system. And yeah, and then like she kind of helps Batman. I don't think that part's actually like clear if she actually does. And then Batman tells her to like don't be a hero, and then she's like, oh, I'm not finished. You're not done yet. She says to herself. That's the basic layout of the story. Okay, I'll start with the good things because yeah, okay, so what I thought was good. I liked Alfred in this issue. I thought he was written pretty funny, like pretty witty. I like the Alfreds, which are pretty humorous with it, and they're also like really nice people. So here, Harper Rose at like a Wayne Foundation dinner for like a renovation project on a building she was like working on, or she was like, and she got paid in like a ticket instead of the money, and she's like trying to take all this food back home because they're poor, and then Alfred, instead of like kicking her out or like calling security, he just like recommends her like the brownies or something were the best. I thought Alfred in this issue was good. I really liked the choice of Tiger Shark as like the villain to appear in this issue. I really like Tiger Shark because he's such a like a goofy character. Like he's obsessed with like rare stuff. He's kind of like Kraven the Hunter, I guess. He's just obsessed with like random, like really rare stuff. Like the mask he wears is like super rare, made from like, and like his suits made from like super rare animals, like pelt or something, and like it's really funny. I really like that. Tiger Shark, like they didn't use like the Penguin or like just like a regular, more common rogue that Batman faces. That was pretty cool. Really also dug the Batman street level crime scenes when Batman's like saving them from the bullies, because in all these issues the main like prevailing scene, the main prevailing theme like in all these standalone issues aside from like 1920, because that's like a small arc by itself, is that it's usually like Batman influencing or inspiring others by like saving them or like helping them in some way. So a lot of that usually involves like street level crimes. And like their character development from being saved by Batman to being like inspired by him to do something for the good, it's kind of mirrored when you by the Gotham and Gotham Girl, I guess. Like they also saved them from a young age, and Batman inspired them to be heroes, and yeah, so on and so forth. What I didn't like, okay, I am of the camp that really doesn't like Harper as a character. And I feel like this issue, having read Batman Robin Eternal and like part of Detective, this issue is really hard to reread because you know what's going to happen to Harper Rowe's character after this issue. Like, she's gonna wear this ridiculous costume and like carry around like a bunch of tasers and stuff and like do stuff. And yeah. And also like her character design, like it's not bad. It's just that she just embodies this ridiculous trend of like them trying to like diversify their cast by having like like people you wouldn't like, not people who are like blonde haired, blue eyes, or like just like Westerners. So they made her like this goth punk girl with like the short dyed hair, and then they made her like bisexual in Detective because Tinian, and then she's also like really like sassy, and like she's got piercings and stuff. So like she's not like, she's like really different to like Barbara Gordon or like Stephanie Brown, who are just really pretty girls and just like happen to be very well trained by Batman and stuff like that. I feel like she's none of that. Which I don't think is a bad thing. Like it's always nice to see like the companies trying to like have like different types of superheroes. Sometimes it works really well. Like the X-Men. Sometimes it doesn't work as well. You can see that with Valiant trying to do with their really weird Clinton inspired comic for, I think her name is Faith. I'm not too familiar with that character. Sometimes just going like completely ham on like the diversity train and like trying to stick as many labels onto someone is kind of doesn't always work out well, and I don't think it really worked out well for DC in this favor. Also, what I didn't like was Cullen. I feel like Cullen was also similar to Harper, where he just has so many random like labels on him. Like, I don't mind him being a gay character. Like, I'm fine with that, but I don't feel like it was necessary. Because like, let's be honest here. Like, there's so many reasons why he could be bullied or persecuted that like him also being gay wasn't really necessary. Like they could have bullied him because he was poor, because like him and Harper was poor, because the dad's in prison, because it's a single parent family, or kind of, yeah, because the mom's like dead, and like also maybe because like he's like a really weedy kid. Like it doesn't have to be because he's gay or something. Which I thought was kind of like I feel like that was also like a bit overdone. Also, I think this is the main point which I really dislike about this is the first half of the book, the art is absolutely awful. Like, it is so bad. Like, I don't know if this is the artist's style, but that's like, this is especially evident during like the Wayne Foundation dinner scene, and like Bruce Wayne's face is like two-dimensional and like the background seemed incomplete. I might put some images in the video, but yeah, it just looks really bad. It looks incomplete. It looks like it's a draft. Like a lot of the backgrounds don't seem complete. The line work is really shoddy sometimes. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is the artist's style, but like I just don't feel like it works in the favor for him. Yeah. Also, I just don't like Harper O. Again, just quickly again on that, because of her introduction to like the Bat family, which I feel like is already pretty big, and like kind of like congested, especially in the New 52 when they are after reintroducing Cassandra Cain, Stephanie Brown, and then Red Hood becomes like a regular cast member again, like because like he's different to his pre-New 52, which some people don't like, but I like as well. But I feel like by adding Harper and Cullen as two more like superheroes, Harper is a superhero and Cullen is like a sometimes appearing character. I feel like it's kind of just too much. Like, I would have been perfectly fine for Harper and Cullen to just be like Oracle type characters, like tech support or something for him in the Batcave, or like, or maybe just like, yeah, I feel like Cullen could be like an Oracle type character because he's really tech savvy, and Harper could be like, I forgot the guy's name, the dude that like died in Hush, and he's like mute and he helps Batman like make the vehicles. She could have been like that guy. I think his name's like Fred or something, or Harvey, Harold. maybe it's Harold. I think it's Harold. But they could have just been like those sort of support characters and not need to be heroes. Like, this is also a problem you could see in stuff like the Supergirl show where they made trying to make Jimmy into Guardian, which is kind of weird. But yeah, I feel like the decision to turn Harper into a full blown hero was a bad mistake. Um, and yeah, like maybe like it's probably deserving of another video of talking about if is the Bat Family too too congested right now, which I think it is. There's just too many characters in it, so yeah. Overall, this issue, I'm not gonna give it like a rating or anything, but it's just like I feel like it's awful. Like I really don't like this issue. Um, but like if you want to read it, it is good in establishing the Harper and Cullen Road characters and their motivations. So if you're interested in those characters, this is probably like their origin story, I guess if you will. So yeah, it's definitely worth the read if you like the characters. If you're kind of like indifferent or you don't really care, just completely skip this and move on to Death of the Family straight away. Yeah. Until next time. Next should be a whole video because I'm gonna try and go pick up. I missed Batman Annual, and also the DC Holiday Special. So yeah, that should come really soon as well. So yeah, until next time, this has been Lieutenant Guy. Bye.